Hello everyone, welcome back to the Haripriya lectures. Okay, in the series we will working on the Flutter and Dart programming. Okay, we will see on the Flutter side what are the UI we have to creating on the Flutter, what are the widgets over there. Now we will entering on the programming language in a Flutter of Dart. D-A-R-T. Dart is the programming language we will using on the Flutter application. So Flutter is a framework we have to write on the Dart programming language, and that is based on the C, C++, and C# and Java. These are the basic we will entering on the Dart. Okay, each and every structure will be based on the C programming only. The Dart is a most comfortable and easy to learn in a student side. Okay, we will entering on the line by line coding to entering on the C languages. Okay, Dart. Okay, Dart is the open source programming language. It will be a server side as well as the user side also. Okay, it will be VM is a virtual machine. Dart virtual machines and utility of Dart to JS, Dart to JavaScript. This is a two mean generation. We will working on the equivalent. Will be working on the Dart script to the site. It's also which do not support on the Dart also. Okay, so next, Dart is a object oriented language and similar to that of the Java programming side. It will be working on the side single page website and a web application. The best example of the Dart is a Gmail. In nowadays we will using on the writing on the messages, we have to sharing on the messages in a Gmail only. Gmail is creating by the Dart language. Okay, in some other we don't know Gmail which language we will working on it. Okay, and Gmail is working on the under the Dart languages. Okay, features of that, why we will entering on the Dart. Okay, we will developing on the Python, we will developing on the lot of React frameworks. Okay, Java frameworks over there, PHP over there. Why we choose Dart and Gmail? Okay, so these are the features we're working on there and easy to understand and each and every user. This is the oops concept will be a basic concept we will working over here. Open source is a browser support also. It's a type safe to the each and every documents and flexible completion of executions and synchronizing the program. It's very easy to connect over the browser side. Okay, these are features we're working over the Dart programming language. Here we are giving the how to start with the Dart programming language. We start with the hello world program to Dart programming language. In Dart, main function is a predefined method acts with the entering on the applications. Okay, main is the most important line we will entering on the Dart programming language. Okay, we'll creating on the main, we'll writing on the always, we'll using on the C language print. What are the text we want? We have to writing on the double quotes. Okay, next we will closing on the curly braces. Okay, my output is the hello world, hello dot. This is the things I will giving over here. Main is a main function is a mean by the data entered in the directly execution by the compiler. That's only I'm entering on the main. Print is whatever text I'm giving on the inside of the main functions, it will be displayed in your screen. That is the two things we will writing on my hello world programming. Okay, if I may execute that particular coding as Dart file name. Okay, which name I will creating on which extension I want, dot da dot extension we will putting on my file name. Okay, file name dot. Okay, dot is the most important, extension is the most important. Dot, that is the extension. Okay, this is the extension I'll giving on the running on the particular program. You go and practice this particular coding in the Dart lab in a Google. It's a open source. Okay, you have to go and to practice this particular coding if you started with the Dart programming language. Okay, the next one is that we are entering on the variables. Variable names is assigned by the data to stored in your memory locations. Okay, if the fetched when required with the help of in the variable by calling its variable name. Okay, if I want a variable name, it will be fetched in my location on a memory location. That is the base work in a variable work. Okay, the syntax is type variable name, which type, and next one is the variable name. How to declare the multiple variable is type variable 1 2 3, and we will continue with the variable n name also. Okay, we have a three types of variables over here. The first one is the static and dynamic and final or const means constant. Okay, and three variables will be working over here. The next one is a conditions we have to writing on your variable name. That is the variable name is the identifier, cannot be the keyword, and identify the contain alphabets and numbers only. It cannot contain space and special characters in expect underscore or dollar, all those things is not in your variable name. And next one cannot begin with the number, it will be begin with, will be a only a character. Okay, that is the conditions if you are writing in a variable. And next one is the keywords in a dot. These are the keywords I will giving over here. Abstract, false, true, these are the keywords you have to use in the before you writing on the variable name. Here I'll giving the some example. Int, I'll giving the g1 equal to 10. You have to give some other name also. Int is my data type. This is the data type. Okay, everyone say it. This is the data where this is my variable name. Declaring and initializing the variables. Okay, int is my data type. This is in my variable name equal to I'll giving us some values. Okay, and next one is declaring another variables. I'll giving the some other more multiple variables I'll giving over here. You are giving a multiple variables, and then declaring multiple variables also. String also, string is the data types. I'll giving on the some names over here, and then I will printing the each and every variables in my screen. Okay, whatever I'll giving over the printing screen, it will be shown in the output. Okay, you have to go and practice it. And next one is the dynamic and type variable in dot. Okay, the special variable initialized in the keyword is a dynamic. Okay, dynamic and variable name, it will be similar to the var data type in dot. Var is a data types. Okay, it's a variable equal to, it's called a var. Okay, here I'll giving a dynamic Greek is the Greek is in my variable name. Okay, and dynamic variables I'll giving on the text over here, and next it will be giving on the some values on the Greek I will giving some values. It will be print in the both of the text and values over in my screen. Okay, dynamic variable and 3.14157. Okay, whatever I'll give you, it will be shown in my screen also. The next one is the final and cost 2. Okay, this is the third method, final and const keywords in the dart. And final variable can only be set once. Okay, it will be set one. It's a final one. Okay, cannot be will be changed over there. But it is initialized when access. If you access the variable, it will be initialized one is a final. Okay, that is a this is a syntax, the final variable name. Okay, otherwise we are using on the data types. Okay, final data types and variables name. Here I'll giving the both examples over here. Final G1 is my variable, final variable name. At same time, I will assigning the data types. Final string is my data types. G2 is my variable name. I'll giving the both one. Okay, the both one I'll giving the print side. Okay, print colon, semicolon. Each and every line will be ended with the semicolon. That is most important. Everyone knows it, right? That's why I never mentioned over here. Okay, these are the things. Okay, these two letters will be shown in my output. Okay, you have to trying in the Dart lab. Don't miss it. You have to practice only. It will be coding will be very similar over you. Okay. Next one is the const. Const is the constant variable which you have to compile a time constant. It's known before running in your program. Okay, runs in your program. I will put it on the constant value in my coding. Okay, the const they see syntax is const variable name. Otherwise, we will put it on the data types also, const data types and variable name. Okay, null safety in that is it's a default variable, cannot be assigned as the null values until it defines that the variables can store the null values in it. Okay, if you put it on the null values, otherwise the constant values. Okay, now always we will using in the void main, and next you have to int is a data type, a is a variable name, I'll giving the some values over my value variable names, vn. Okay, vn is a variable name. Okay, a equal to null, print a. Okay, you have to using this particular coding in a dot, what are the output will be having, it's a command box. Okay, to put it on the comment box. Okay, we'll see on the next video of the Dart programming language, going further very interesting. Thank you.